let's talk about the selling process. So we are in winter currently, and a lot of people start thinking about selling their homes come spring, which is a great time because more buyers come to the market, more competition. We could talk about that. But really the first process is reaching out to your realtor and finding out what updates and repairs you actually need to do. I have found a lot of sellers tend to over improve their house for the demand of the market. And how we determine what upgrades you need to do is we look at what's selling in your neighborhood and what upgrades everyone else is doing. The easy blanket statement I have found is usually paint and carpet are the best return on investment if they're 5 years old, 5 years or older. Anything beyond that, there's no straight, yes, you should do this, yes, you should not do this. I recently comped out a house that was 20 years old, and everyone still had the original kitchens. Some had been starting to paint them and add countertops, but no one has replaced them. So a seller might think, oh, I should replace my kitchen because that's what I would want if I were buying this house. But you have to remember what you wanted when you bought that house was that house. So a lot of the upgrades are unnecessary. So that's the first one. And I would recommend doing it about 6 months before you're actually ready to be on the market. So you have plenty of time to get the contractors out there and get the work done. Then the next step is going to come up with the timeline of when to put your house on the market. The neighborhood markets are specific, city markets are specific. So we kind of pick the market based off of or the marketing plan based off of what's happening. I personally like to get homes on the market in March and April because if you look at the sales time frame, it takes about 90 days to sell a home right now. So if you list March, April, you're going to be the sales in May, June, and July, and that is the highest sales price for the market. But I don't usually like to wait till June because if you miss that window of buyers, now you're the buyer, you sell in August, September, and those are usually the lowest for the year. So I strategically look at your neighborhood and your community, and we come up with the plan that way. So then we do all the marketing, and we do staging, professional cleaning, photos, video tours, all the things to make sure we get massive exposure for your home because there are 51% of buyers found their home online. So we really focus on that for the buyers, and then it's a process. Right now, average time on market is 54 days for most of the cities in Utah. So it's going to take a lot of time to get that full market exposure for your home, especially if you are in not the core downtown areas. It could take even longer. So if you're thinking about selling your house in 2026, reach out sooner than later, especially because I have more time right now. Come March, April, May, I'm usually swamped. So if you're thinking about selling and you want to chat more, let's talk.